All right, Seth, thanks for joining me here today. I know it's a busy period here between fall and winter season, so we'll dive right in. Now that you guys are, at the point of this interview, mostly through your fall season, what's your assessment of how things went in terms of COVID and just getting the season off and running?
Sure. So I've been telling people it's not a true false test. There's different answers for everybody. I'm cautiously optimistic and very pleased that we provided opportunities in what we believe was a safe way. There's no doubt memories were made this fall, lessons were learned, and personally, our school district has been able to navigate fairly well. I understand that it's not an easy answer for everybody, including other school districts. So I don't want to make it seem like this is a 100% success, but I'm happy where we're at as a school.
What you kind of mentioned that people learned some stuff here. So what was a lesson or two you learned from the fall that you're now going to be taking into the winter season as it gets closer?
Sure. First and foremost, we need to be flexible. We need to have some grace. There are people that feel very strongly one way. There are people that feel very strongly another way. Nobody's wrong. Nobody's right. It's a time where it's locally and nationally that is not easy. And we listen to our doctors. We listen to our superintendents, and we try to make the best decision in the moment. I do believe our student athletes and our coaches and our community, they have tried, they have done what we've asked. And that's why I do believe we've mitigated some of the risk here in our district, and we've been somewhat successful. But again, that's nothing to take away from other districts that maybe weren't able to complete their seasons or did have some hiccups. Some of it could just be luck. Some of it could be how we did things here. So again, have some grace, and I think we provided the opportunities that we were hoping to.
And again, we're asking a lot of questions about kind of this winter fall transition. Now that you're heading into winter, which is all indoors, what are lessons that you guys learned as a department from volleyball and from water polo this year?
Yeah, so obviously we're working off of capacity limits. That's only so much that you can go off of. Every facility is different. We are obviously we were cognizant in the fall. We were trying to do our part, but in the winter things are different. We are indoors. We are going into the flu season. We have sports that look different. How we manage pods within practice times, how we manage locker rooms. Those are all things that we are reassessing here in November because they did look a little different in August. Spectators are going to look probably different than what they did in the fall, if there are any. We have holiday seasons coming up, and we love to have our alumni back. It's not going to be able to happen this winter. It's just because of how the times are. I mean, it's not because we don't want them in our gymnasiums or in our wrestling rooms. It's not possible this year. They're coming from different areas. We need to do as much as we possibly can to try to get our kids some opportunities, and it's going to look different.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us here. I appreciate the time on a busy period for you guys right now.
Yeah, I appreciate all the coverage you gave us this fall. I know it's not easy on our end, and it's not easy on your end, and we appreciate and respect what you guys are doing.
Well, thanks.